A very good morning to class 6 student. Class 6 student, now we have done the explanation of the chapter and I'm sending you the word meanings of this chapter also. And the word meanings are like naughty. Naughty means disobedient. Imitate, follow as a model. Disciples, a follower. Tired, in need of sleep. Settled, reach an agreement. Strangers, a person who does not know. Frightened, afraid. Roar, making a loud voice. Scattered, disorganized. Talented, having a natural aptitude. Instead, as an alternative. Quite, absolutely. Genius, possession. Declare, announce. Disobey, fail to obey. Ashes after burning of a substance. So student, these are the word meanings which you need to note it down in your classwork copies, and then after we'll go through the fill in the blanks. So fill in the blanks, you need to note it down in your copies. The fill in the blanks are Tansen the great musician our country has produced. The first one is musician. You have seen the in answers. First one is musician. Second, it will be fun to frighten them. He hid behind a tree and roared like a tiger. Roar means होता है, the meaning of roared is दहाड़ना, loud voice. The third one, when he began to sing, the air became warm. Soon people in the audience were bathed in pilgrimage for musician. Right? So these are the fill in the blanks which you need to note it down in your copies. Then after we'll go through the true and false. Student, true and false are there. Tansen was the second child of his parent. Is this a true or false? This one's a false because Tansen was only the child of his parents. Once he tried to frighten a group of travelers by roaring like a tiger. So it's true. Tansen asked his daughter and her friend to sing Rag Megh after Rag Deepak to counteract the effect of the latter. It's true. And the fourth one, Akbar did not punish Tansen enemies. False. Akbar punished the enemy of Tansen. Now go through the matchups. First one, Tansen. Tansen is what? Emperor, holy man, singer or great musician? So Tansen is a great musician. Mukund Mishra. Mukund Mishra is what? Emperor, holy man, singer, great musician. Singer. Muhammad Ghaus. Muhammad Ghaus is what? Muhammad Ghaus was a holy man. Akbar. Akbar is the emperor. So these are the matchups. Student, you need to write down the true and false, fill in the blanks, and matchups. And I'm going to send you the word meanings also. So you need to note it down in your classwork copies. Then after in your classwork copies, and after that you have to send it to me in my personal WhatsApp number. So once again, going through the going to do the true and false, you have to memorize all the word meanings also. Word meanings are word is naughty. The meaning of naughty is disobedient. Next, second word is imitate. Imitate means follow as a model. Third word, disciples. Disciples means a follower. Fourth word, tired. Tired means in need to sleep. Fifth word, settled. Settled means reach an agreement. Then after settled, stranger, a person who does not know. Stranger, all of you know, the person who you did not know, does not know, is called stranger. Frightened, afraid. Roar, making a loud voice. Scattered, disorganized, is called scattered. Talented, having a natural aptitude. Instead, as an alternative. Quite, absolutely. Jealous, jealous, possessions. Declared, announce. Disobey, fail to obey. Ashes, after burning of a substance, is called ashes. So these are the word meanings which you need to note it down in your classwork copies. And the true false fill-ups are there which you need to note it down in your classwork copies. So once again I am going to repeat this one. You also listen the video carefully so that you can memorize all the true and false fill-ups and MCQs. Fill-ups are like this. Tansen, the greatest musician of our country, has produced. The second, it will be fun to frighten them. He hid him behind a tree and roar like a tiger. The third one, when he began to sing, the air became warm. Soon people in the audience were bathed in perspiration. Then the last one, Tansen Tom is in Gwalior. It is a place of pilgrimage for musicians. तीर्थस्थल है musicians के लिए. Now moving forward to do the true and false. The first one, the first sentence. Tansen. Tansen was the second child of his parents. This one is the true or false? All of you know that. This one is false. The second statement. Once he tried to frighten a group of travelers by roaring like a tiger. This one is a true or false? This one is true. The third statement. Tansen asked his daughter and her friend to sing Rag Megh after Rag Deepak to contract the effect of the latter. So this one is a true. Last fourth one. Akbar did not punish Tansen enemies. False. Because after making a Rag Deepak, Akbar punished the Tansen enemies. Now go through the matchups. Tansen was an emperor, holy man, singer or great musician. So everybody know that Tansen was a great musician. Mukund Mishra is what? It's an emperor, holy man, singer. So he is a singer. Muhammad Ghaus is what? Emperor, holy man. Akbar is an emperor, holy man, singer, great musician. Emperor. So these are the matchups, true, false, and fill-ups, which you need to note it down in your classwork copies, as well as you have to memorize these things. So that, and also you have to note down the word meanings of the chapter. So student, listen the video again and again so that you can memorize the word meanings as well. Once again I am going to tell you the word meanings. The word meanings are naughty. Naughty means disobedient, which is not going to follow the rules. Imitate. Imitate means follow as a model. Disciples. Disciples means a follower. Who is the follower? Following something. Tired. Tired means in need of sleep. Whenever you get tired, you need a sleep. Settled. Settled means reach an agreement. Strangers. Strangers means a person who does not know. Stranger, all of you know that some persons when you meet on the market area, there's some of the strangers are there because you don't know that person who they are. So frightened means afraid. Whenever you are going to a forest, you are frightened because of the wild animals. Road, making a loud noise, is called road. Scattered. Scattered means whenever the things are disorganized, they are called scattered. Strange. Talented. Talented, all of you know that having a natural aptitude. Those person who are having a natural aptitude. Instead means as an alternative. Quite. Absolutely. Jealous. Possession. Declared means announced. Disobey, fail to obey. Ashes, after burning of a substance, is called ashes. So students, we have done so many, two times we have done the word meanings. So you need to note it down in your class for copies, and then after send it to me in my personal WhatsApp number. Then now moving forward to do the true and false. Tansen was the Tansen was the second child of his parent. This one is a false statement. Once he tired, once he tired to frighten a group of travelers by roaring like a tiger. This one is also true. Tansin asked his daughter and her friend to sing Rag Megh after Rag Deepak to counteract the effect of the latter. So this one is also true. The fourth one, Akbar did not punish Tansen enemies. False, because after doing this one, Akbar punished the Tansen enemies. Now student, go for the matchups. Matchups, we have these matchups with us. So you need to memorize the matchups also. Tansen. Tansen was what? Emperor, holy man, singer, great musician. So all of you know that the Tansen was a great musician. And who is Mukund Mishra? Mukund Mishra is the emperor, holy man, singer, great musician. So Mukund Mishra is a singer. Then the third one, Muhammad Ghaus. Muhammad Ghaus was an emperor, holy man, singer, or great musician. Mukund Muhammad Ghaus was a holy man. And the fourth one, Akbar. Akbar, all of you know that the Akbar was the emperor. So these are the matchups which you need to note it down in your class for copies. And students, I am sending you the short question answers also. You can note down these question answers as well as in your class for copies. The story is based on which musician? The story is based on a great musician, Tansen. The answer of short question. And what was Tansen's father's name? Tansen was the only child of a singer called Mukund Mishra. Where did they live? Singer Mukund Mishra, along with his wife and their only child Tansen, lived in Behat near Gwalior. What did Tansen do in the forest? Tansen used to run away to play in the forest when he learned to imitate the voice of birds and animals that live in forest. Question number 4. Who was traveling through the forest? The famous singer called Swami Haridas was traveling through the forest along with his followers. What did Tansen do on seeing the strangers in the forest? Tansen talked to himself and said, "Strangers in the forest, it will be fun of frighten them." He mimicked a tiger and roared like one. So these are the short question and answers as well as matchups and true false, fill ups, and word meanings. You need to note it down in your class for copies. Then after you have to send it to me in my personal WhatsApp number. So student, that's all about today's class. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. Thank you.